Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. All right, ready to go here. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit.
Curveball. Low outside.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fried, a multi-gold glove award winner, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Hitting the air out to center field. Caballero has a beat on it. And there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
You're down out.
No, that's outside. Ball.
In now takes ball one off the plate.
Cutter. High inside.
Yeah!
Alvarez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still two challenges left for them.
Cutter. Low inside. Cutter. High outside.
The count 2-1.
Ball.
Cutter.
Here in the Bronx,
low
just
inside.
getting settled into this one. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Low middle.
Goes down looking. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Curveball. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Inside.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now.
Curveball. Low inside.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show. And back in New York. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
There's a strike. That one fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Sliced hard, but foul. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive. And a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Bellinger up to hit.
Ball.
That's ripped into the outfield, and it's into the gap. One run's in. Here comes the Judge around third. Across is the runner from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Stanton now. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That clips a corner. Oh, 1 now. Out towards right center field. Smith on the move to the gap. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hunter Brown will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Steven Okert.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air, right field. Smith under it. 2 away now. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Stan off of first with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1-2. Got a breaking ball, misses outside. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Pena. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Back in the Bronx, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. The Astros in striking distance, but had some work to do.
Boom, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Cutter, low inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now it's Christian Walker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Cutter, high inside.
Fouled off left side.
Curveball, low inside.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Sinker.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Cam Smith. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Sweeper, middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Curveball, low middle.
That one missed.
4-seam fastball, high outside.
Stetson down looking, and he strikes out the side here in the second. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number
Austin
28.
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the center
Back to the
fielder,
top of the
number
Yankee
12.
order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. Deal 1.
That's the ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
It's Aaron Judge now.
That's the ball.
This one in the air right field. And
Foul ball.
it's a foul ball. Close
No,
one.
ball.
Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Out to short. Long throw to first. He's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody.
Manager out of the dugout now,
Bellinger.
and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen.
For the
Astros go to the pen,
Number
and here
51,
comes Ryan Weiss. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. And it's fouled away. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And the lead is now 5-0. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
Cutter. High inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Curve. Ball. Low middle.
That's in at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Cutter. Low inside.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting eighth, the left
He got that
fielder,
front
number
foot
10,
down, and
Joey
pitch recognition was on
Loperfido.
point.
Cutter.
Pretty impressive for an
Low
0-2
outside.
count.
Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. The other way, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the center
Cutter.
fielder,
Jake
Low
Myers,
inside.
the next to hit.
Myers.
Hoo-yah!
Curveball. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
High
This
inside.
guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on
Ball.
the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Sinker.
Diaz over
Low
at
middle.
second. Loperfido on at first with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps
Cutter.
you can pull those hands
High
a little
inside.
bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Pena in the box
Four-seam
now.
fastball.
Takes strike one.
High outside.
Ball.
Cutter. Low middle.
2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right
that's
here.
low.
Couple
That's a
runners
ball.
on 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have
Cutter.
to execute and
Low
finish your
outside.
pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a
Yeehaw!
strike on the
Four-seam
outside corner.
fastball.
And the count is
High
2-2.
inside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Slides his hand in
He's in
there.
there. He's
Save. It's 5-1.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here
Sinker.
comes Yordan
Low
Alvarez
outside.
for a critical at bat.
Ball.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Hey. Ha.
Cutter. High outside. Curveball. Low outside.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And just one out
Cutter.
remaining for Houston.
Middle outside.
Jose out. Darren Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Four-seam
We'll see if he
fastball.
can wrap up the
Low
win and
inside.
get himself a save.
0-1 down. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Curveball. Low outside.
Bednar is just one strike away. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.